What's up, my archfiends of chaos? This is Kid Roast Chaos. I'm supposed to stay a little bit off the internet right now. I'm still going through some healing stuff. I've ordered myself the shadow work thing, so I'm still working through that. But I don't think it's gonna hurt to put some news, and this is bad news for anyone who's also a Vincent fan like I am. And this might break little hearts, but Vincent will not be playable. Still, he's in the game because I can't imagine putting a character in the trailer and revealing the character and saying the character's not in the game. That don't make no sense. And at first I thought Square Enix was saying that stuff, but I don't think that's the case. I think really all this is just, you know, I'm a disappointed child throwing a temper tantrum. That's what I said. I'm gonna come at this video with being acting like a grown up and not getting upset. But yeah, I'm very disappointed. That's all you can probably tell in my voice. I'm very disappointed, but that's okay. I mean, the good thing is Vincent's still in the game. He is in the game. You will get to recruit him to your party, but he'll be AI controlled like Red 13. So that I want to get the bad news out of the way so the good news could come out. Now, I have got to play the demo to the REBIRTH because, well, again, that's to special people for special privileges. But from what I've seen, it was pretty good. It was solid. I like it. I got to see what you could do in there, and it's nice. It's pretty good. It's not, you know, I like it. I like the open world. I've said it before, and people said I was crazy and need to be put in a little straitjacket where I said there was going to be open world, but it is. That's the one thing that I will say that Square Enix really did well with our promises. And you know my stance. I'm very honest. I don't like to hold back because, you know, that's just not the real world. But that's the good news is the demo looked really good. It looks crisp. And performance mode and stuff like that. If you want to go for 30 frames per second, you know, or graphics modes where you get the intensive graphics, as obviously this is going to be for PS5. This is not going to be for PS4. I mean, you should already know that. But, you know, the trailers look good. I'm hyped. I'm still hyped, and I still want to play this. Even though Vincent is only an AI-controlled character like Red 13 was in Remake, I still want to play this game. I still have the desire to get it pre-order bonus with the steelbook and all. I don't know if I will, you know, because I'm still looking on trying to, you know, move out. I don't think I'm gonna go. I don't think I'm gonna get myself the $300 or $400 Sephiroth statue limited edition. I think I'm just gonna cut it down to the steelbook edition. You know, February 29th, and that's fine. I mean, let's be real honest. I think the only collectible I really need in my Final Fantasy VII set is Zack and Yuffie. But so I'm gonna pass on the Sephiroth statue and just get the steelbook. But I'm gonna enjoy this game a whole lot, and that's all that's important, really. As long as my joy is still there and I can play this game and be happy with everything that's being put out. Again, I don't have the footage because I'm right now using my PS5 to record this video, so anything from intermissions on here. But, I mean, I love how it looks already. Even if they would have never put Vincent and made him a third game only, I still would play it. It's Final Fantasy VII. I love Final Fantasy games. I mean, remember, I'm still playing 16, and people didn't really like 16. So I'm still gonna be playing this as well. So it's gonna be. It looks real good. It looks real like everything's crisp. Now I will say there's other good news about this REBIRTH thing. From what I've seen in the demo, you could play as Sephiroth. So there is actually some goodness in here because in the original OG, you had Sephiroth in your party, but you couldn't control Sephiroth. So I guess that makes up for not being able to play Vincent in your party. You know, so it makes up a little bit because I've always wanted to be able to play Sephiroth and not only in Dissidia like a fighting game. And I guess they took cue from episode Arden in Final Fantasy 15 that people want to play the villain as well, because if you got a badass looking villain, people are going to want to play the villain as well. So I guess it makes up real well that they have Sephiroth playable in the Nibelheim flashback. I do like in the demo that they show off Cody Christensen's performance as Cloud, because he pulled the whole Zack the puppy thing off very well. Like, because you gotta remember, Cloud thinks he's Zack because He thinks all of Zack's memories was what he was doing, so they kept that together and respect the character. Now, I will say when it comes to like the in the demo with the demo, I didn't like is that Cloud should be a lot weaker, but I understand why they did that because that's Zack. That's not Cloud. That's just Zack with the Cloud skin because Cloud thinks he's Zack. So they're not gonna make a big reveal, and there's no reason to it. I mean, they got Crisis Core Reunion. That the whole reveal that Cloud is not who he says he is, it's kind of already been spoiled with Crisis Core Reunion, bud. I'm just saying. At this point, even for people like Gen Z who only played the remake and have not played the OG, it's already a known fact that Cloud is not who he says he is. Okay, it's already known. So I like that they kept that spirit. I didn't like that they made him just as strong as Sephiroth because then it downplays Sephiroth because Sephiroth was supposed to be powerful. What made it stressful for Final Fantasy VII Original is that is you had to go up against a guy that you're realistically probably never gonna beat. I mean, they're gonna make you beat it anyways because plot reasons, but you're supposed to feel that nervous and tension just like when Sephiroth betrays you because it's like. Then you get the attention that you get the tension from all this stuff, and it's like So I think it was kind of a rough build up, rough thing to do to make Cloud's health. But then I guess it makes sense with the boss you had to face, and they want to respect Zack's legacy. And in Zack's legacy, it's a happy day for Zack fans because Zack's legacy was respected to the T. Especially with Cody Christensen's acting. I like Cody's acting as Cloud. I'll be honest. As much as I like Steve Burton and I grew up with Steve Burton ever since Kingdom Hearts 1, I will say, this is one of those that, where I will be honest, the performance of Cody Christensen could actually arguably rival that of Steve Burton. Because he was able to play two different Clouds. The emo-ish, I don't devil may care attitude from the first chapters of Remake, and then the one where he thinks he's Zack, so he's the puppy. So it's good. It's good for that reason, And then the second demo in Junon, I think was actually a bit better. Oh man, because you get to see what you could do. You could pet little chocobos, and I think they took a page out of Final Fantasy 16 because now you can pet baby chocobos, which is really cute as well. I can't wait for the Tokyo Game Show, and that's actually the only reason why I'm making this video, even off, internet leave, because I'm going through personal stuff and I'm trying to get myself mentally right in the head. Because let's be honest, most of us aren't mentally right in the head. But, But this is important because this is really just a newsletter. Just saying on my end that everything checks out, everything is good. I already want to pre-order the remake, and even if I don't get the steelbook, I'll probably get the physical collection of this because, well, from what I've learned, when I buy digital games, especially if I lose my password, I lose those, and that's wasted money. And then also the ones that are tied to subscriptions. I've already made so many complaints about having to get PlayStation Premium while also on PlayStation Premium to get certain things. But sadly, another thing too, the only other bad news I forgot to put in there, and my mind was like, thinking I don't want to put this in here, but my mind's like, I don't want to put this in there, but you can't transfer over anything. I think you can re-earn your summons like Ifrit and Shiva, but everything, your materia, levels, and everything, it does not transfer. You're going to start from scratch completely, so don't get too tied to that. May the crystal bless you all, and it's stuff like that. But nonetheless, yes, you can't transfer, so don't even try to transfer your I thought that was the end of the video. But yeah, you can't transfer your I guess it makes sense. I guess I understand. I just hope that they make it so you can earn back your summons. Like you can go back to the Chadley, talk to Chadley, fight the summons again. Because I can't imagine Yuffie without Leviathan, since Leviathan is the Wutai deity. It would be kind of weird not to have such stuff. So, you know, I can't see that not being a thing. I just can't, you know. And then, but another thing too, Wu Tai's cut off to part 3 as well. So I'm guessing with Vincent not being in there, they want to put his. I think they want to put Vincent's combos with Sid's as the team attack. So I guess I sort of understand why they didn't give Vincent a moveset. Plus, I guess they're going to give Vincent all his moveset. I'm assuming part 3 is going to do that, and I hope that they give him chaos and everything else. So. Because if they don't give him chaos, then I'd be mad. Because, like, you made us wait probably a couple or 4 more years to play Vincent. So, really, I hope they throw that in there when Vincent is playable. Hopefully, this means Dirge of Cerberus remake. I doubt it, but I still would like to have, or at least they'll put one as a consolation, or make it so you can play Dirge of Cerberus on PlayStation. Just have the PS2 port, which would be nice. Just to say, well, sorry, you can't play Vincent. But Wu Tai's cut out too, which I understand. They wanted to focus on the main thing, the Forgotten Capital and the most important stuff. So, but Vincent's still in the game. He's just not playable. So. May the crystal bless y'all, and yeah, I'm a pre-order. How about you?